total of 50 kilometer by 3 lanes, or you call it 25 kilometer by two carriageways, 6 lanes. And it has bridges, about 3.5 kilometer bridge, and then of course 2.4 kilometer, bridge.
Nigeria's newest mega port, the Lekki Deep Sea Port, is already changing the economic landscape of Lagos and Nigeria. But for a port of this scale to truly succeed, cargo must move quickly inland. Right now, one major road is being built to make that possible. A strategic highway that will connect the Lekki Deep Sea Port directly to Ekpe and the rest of Nigeria. Right here, just a few meters away from where the paved section of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway currently stops, another strategic road project is beginning. This is the 7th Axial Road. Earthworks are already ongoing on site as engineers begins preparing the alignment for what will become one of the most important cargo evacuation routes in this region. And when completed, this road will link directly with the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, creating a powerful new logistics network of Nigeria's newest industrial hub. In this video, we will explore the route of the 7th Axial Road, its connection to the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, the current construction progress, and how this road could transform logistics around the Lekki Deep Sea Port. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bola. Today I am back on site to give you an update of a fresh road that is just under construction. Though the construction has been ongoing for a while now, but I haven't been privileged to be here. But presently right here, I am on the construction site trying to move inside. I'm just coming from the entrance. This is a fresh road, just like we have the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. This is another fresh road connecting Ekpe to the Deep Sea Port and the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. I'm here to show you the update of the road, what is presently happening, how the road construction is ongoing. Presently I just left the entrance and we have channel 0.600 right here, trying to move inside the site to see what is presently ongoing right here. The fence you are seeing right here is just the fence to the Dangote Refinery. So guys, come along and let me show you the update in the 7th Axial Road. At the moment, the sand filling is starting from channel 0 plus 950, which is what I just showed you, and that is what you can see all at this place. This place was actually sand fill, probably just for the trucks to be able to move inside the site. For those who have been asking me, how does the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway connect people living in Ikorodu, connect people living in Ekpe? This is the road that is going to be actually be linking the coastal highway to those areas. Both if you are heading to Ekpe, if you are heading to Ikorodu, and also if you are heading out of Lagos like Ijebu-Ode, Shagamu, and some other places. This 7th Axial Road is what will be connecting those old areas. So guys, let's still move along. We haven't entered the site. I can still see ahead of me work ongoing. Behind me, you see works ongoing on the sand filling. A lot of trucks are actually coming in and bringing in sand, and this whole area is presently being sand filled. This place is a swampy area similar to what we have on some section on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, and presently this is where work is ongoing, and you can see sand filling ongoing at that spot. Right ahead of me is just swampy land, wetland that is going to be sand filled, and which means there's still a lot of work to be done right here, because right now we are just at Challenge 1 plus 6 or thereabout. Construction is being done by China Harbour. Those are the contractors that did the Lekki Deep Sea Port, so they are also the one handling this project. Come along with me, guys, and let me show you the update of what is presently ongoing on the 7th Axial Road right here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. The starting point of the 7th Axial Road is strategically located near the Lekki Deep Sea Port and the Dangote Refinery. Interestingly, it begins just a short distance away from where the currently paved section of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway stops at the Lekki Free Zone, probably for a construction of a bridge. This creates an important connection point between two major infrastructural projects. The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is designed to run along Nigerian coastline, linking multiple coastal states with a modern highway corridor. And right here in Lekki area, the 7th Axial Road branches off that corridor, creating a direct inland connection towards Ekpe. This means that cargo moving through the Lekki Deep Sea Port will eventually have multiple evacuation options. The Lekki-Ekpe Expressway, the 7th Axial Road to Ekpe, and the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway corridor. Together, these roads form a strategic transportation network. The 7th Axial Road is designed as a major logistics corridor within the Lekki Free Zone. Its primary role is to connect the Lekki Deep Sea Port and surrounding industries directly to Ekpe. The road will serve several major developments in the corridor, including the Lekki Deep Sea Port, the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical Complex, fertilizer plants, industrial manufacturing zones, and logistics parks. By linking these facilities to Ekpe, the road opens up a gateway towards Ogun State and the rest of Nigeria. And because it connects near the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, it will also serve as a feeder corridor into the larger coastal highway system. Large ports require strong transportation networks to function effectively. Without proper evacuation corridors, cargo quickly piles up and congestion becomes unavoidable. Nigeria experienced this for years around Apapa Port, where truck traffic severely affected surrounding roads. The Lekki corridor is being designed differently. Here, planners are building multiple evacuation routes from the start. The 7th Axial Road, combined with the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, will help distribute traffic and prevent a similar situation. Cargo leaving the Lekki Deep Sea Port will have several directions to move. towards Epe and the Eastern Corridor, towards the Lekki-Epe Expressway, and eventually along the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. This network approach is what makes the corridor sustainable.
My name is Engineer Damala. I am the engineer representative on this important project, the 7th Axial Road, providing access from Deep Sea Port down to Epe North Florida, Epe Ijebode. This project is a 25-kilometer project and it spans 3 lanes, dual carriageway. This project kicked off in September, and then so far we have we have been engaging with stakeholders, NMPC, NGML, NGIC, and they have identified some pipes that pass through the project. They have identified them and then we consider them in our design. So this project is expected to last, the timeline of the project is 21 months, and then we are expected to keep to that time. We are pushing the contractor so that while they work within the time frame, they still deliver a good and quality job. I'll hand over to my director to further prepare. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Musa Saidu. I'm the director in charge of buildings and the Pyramid of Works. This road, 7th Axial Road, link Deep Sea to Ijebode, and the road was designed on, is going to be constructed on rigid CRCP, rigid pavement. Although there are some challenges on the pipeline that crosses, that supply gas to Dangote Refinery and Lekki Free Zone here. But we are tackling those challenges with the presence of Honorable Minister here. I believe we are going to resolve all the challenges, including the local challenges that we have with the communities here. Thank you, yes, sir.
Okay, Director, this is the MD of China Harbour. Would you have said something for us?
No.
Give us some assurance.
Yeah, actually I have only one word to say. We have received tremendous support and guidance from the Ministry of Works and from the Excellency. I think we can only do a fantastic job without any excuse. We will try our best. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You know, the MD of China Harbour, thank you very much. China Harbour, they developed the Lekki Deep Sea Port, and they did the Kefi to Makode super highway that is being told. Of course, they are doing Makode to Enugu 9 mile, and these are the track records of China Harbour that made them to do a competitive bidding to win this job. It's a total of 50 kilometers by 3 lanes, or you call it 25 kilometers by two carriageways, 6 lanes, and it has bridges, about 3.5 kilometer bridge, and then of course 2.4 kilometer, bridge. We are trying to change the 3-point-something kilometer of, bridge to a kind of, you backfill the lagoons, which is not flowing. We will come to that because we've directed that there should be a meeting with China Harbour and, Dangote and, the Lagos State government to see how we achieve that. And so we're here to, fully ask them to go ahead, not minding the little hitches. Here we are told that they can't move further because of shrine. I've fought, shrines in many places all my life, and so if the people are not removing the shrine, I will come and remove the shrine by myself. I've done it in many places. I've fought the devil, and the devil knows that I fought him. It's not new, but just like Christ said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to Christ, this place belongs to Christ. And so far, we're very hopeful that China Harbour is going to perform very seriously. We pay 30% of the cost of the entire project, and so they are to source for 70% loan, and then the federal government will borrow it. At the end of the day, the road is going to be tolled, and it's a very viable project. And so I thank Mr. President very, very highly. The Lekki Deep Sea Port is a very wonderful project, because right now the congestion we have at Apapa because of the shallow seaport is being solved by this problem. And so by the time we have the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway fully done, we have the Lagos, the Badagry-Sokoto Highway, you find out that if nothing is done, you have the whole of VI, you have the whole of this Lekki Deep Sea Port, you have the whole of Lekki, become a car parking lots. And so the federal government is looking ahead on how to decongest these locations. And so we have taken a study beyond this 7th Axial route on other routes that could be done by PPP. This time we're going to use PPP, like the Laguna Road, which we take off, tee off from this road, and then we continue to, Third Mainland Bridge. And so I commend, China Harbour. They have started very well. I believe strongly that they are going to complete this job within 21 months. We are going to be monitoring what they are doing, and I have confidence, with their size and the previous performance, that they are going to do a very fantastic job.
Construction work has already begun along the 7th Axial Road corridor. The current focus is on earthworks, which is the foundation stage of highway construction. This process involves several key activities: clearing vegetation along the road alignment, evacuating unsustainable soil, filling low areas and leveling the terrain, and compacting the ground to form a stable road subgrade. Heavy equipment such as bulldozers, excavators, motor graders, soil compactors are currently shaping the road corridor. These early stages may not look dramatic, but they are critical for the long-term durability of the road, because this corridor will eventually carry heavy industrial traffic. The ground preparation must be extremely strong. The Lekki corridor is rapidly evolving into one of Africa's largest industrial clusters. Major infrastructural projects are concentrated in this area, including the Dangote Refinery, the Lekki Deep Sea Port, the Lekki Free Zone, and the future logistics park. The development of roads like the 7th Axial Road, together with the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, provides the transportation backbone that supports this industrial ecosystem. As more industries establish operations here, efficient logistics will become even more important, and that is exactly what these road projects are designed to support. Looking ahead, the 7th Axial Road will likely become a key component of a much larger logistics network, with the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway running across the coastal corridor. This intersection point could evolve into an important transportation hub. Cargo from the Lekki Deep Sea Port could move northward towards Ekpe and Ogun State, westward towards Lagos, or eastward along the coastal highway corridor towards other coastal states. Combined with possible future rail connections to the port, this network could dramatically improve cargo movement across southern Nigeria. The 7th Axial Road may still be in its early stages, but its strategic importance is already clear. Starting just a few meters away from the current end of the paved Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, this corridor will form a key link between the Lekki Deep Sea Port and Ekpe. As construction progresses from earthworks to full highway development, the road will become a vital part of the transportation network supporting Nigeria's newest industrial hub. Thank you for watching, and do make sure you subscribe to this channel for more updates on Nigerian highways, major construction projects, ports, rail and airport development, and other infrastructural projects happening across the country. Do you think the Lekki corridor will become Nigeria's biggest industrial hub? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. See you in my next video.